Good morning, guys and gals. It is a beautiful day. I'm just here. I just got done dropping my daughter Isla off at her special needs school. So, for those that don't know, my daughter is level 3 autistic, nonverbal. She's 5 years old. She's still mostly hand-fed and has problems going to the bathroom and a lot of other issues. But she's sharp as a whip when it comes to technology and tablets and phones and puzzles. And she's such a joy in my life. But dropping her off and seeing those special kids in her class, I just felt the need to get on here and talk about something I don't talk about enough. And that is my faith. I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot of hell, through my life. I was a gangbanger for a lot of years. I was involved in a lot of violence. I ended up getting shot 6 times. I got stabbed. I got jumped many times. I've had like 11 concussions, and I've been in a coma, plus 2 walking comas. So I have problems with my memory and stuff. So a lot of times, it's taken me years to get good at making videos because for a long time I grasped at the words and But a lot of it, what's made that possible is my communication with my higher power, my communication with God. And I remember the longest stint I did in prison and jail, I had no higher power, truly. Sometimes I would pray, but I would just ask for things, or ask for God to help me out of things. But now when I pray, I actually ask if I'm doing enough. I ask if I'm being enough, if He can help me be strong enough and do the right things to earn the things in my life. But when I was there that long stint, I really took a long, hard look at myself, and I realized that I couldn't trust the person that I was. I realized that man in the mirror was somebody that I just couldn't depend on. That he ran away from all the hard things in his life. He used any kind of substance for years and years and years to numb everything so that he didn't have to deal with it, And I was in active addiction like that for like 23 and a half years straight. And the only time I was sober was when I was locked up. And even in prison, I wasn't sober for a lot of it because I'm a tattoo artist, and it's easy to get what you want in there when you're a tattoo artist. So a couple of times I went to prison were wasted. I didn't rehabilitate at all. But on that long stint, I did. I took that look at myself, and I needed to find my higher power. I needed to find my God. I needed to build that connection with Him. And for years in there, I read every type of scriptural text that I could find. I read the Bhagavad Gita, the Quran, the Torah, different translations of it. And then I read the New Testament 3 times in there that time. I read the Old Testament once, which was really hard to get through. I read the Book of Mormon multiple times because I was raised Mormon. But what I learned through that is the most important thing is your own personal relationship with God. How much you depend on Him. How much you communicate with Him. And, today I still go through a lot of hell, but now that I have such a good relationship with God, I don't stress about it as much. I know that things are going to work out the way He would want them to do. And I know because of that relationship, I'm becoming more of the man that He sees that I can be. I'm becoming more capable, better for the people in my life, better for the people around me. So if you don't have a relationship with God or your higher power, I don't care what you call it. You can call it the universe. You can call it whatever you want. But that higher power is there. Nothing in life happens by accident. Everything is set up for you to learn from. Those hard things that you're given in life, those are the lessons that you need to learn so that you can become better. And not just better for you, better for the world. If you have a family, it is of immense importance that you have a connection with your higher power, because it'll help you learn to lead right. It'll help you to learn to be a better father, a better mother. So I just wanted to get on here and bear a little bit of my testimony because of where I've come from and where I am now. And I'm very proud of myself. I know pride is a sin, but it's a different kind of proud. It's proud because I've been listening to my higher power. I've been trying hard to do the things that He pushes me to do. And it's why I make these messages, you know. When you have a past like me and you go through really hard things like that, you can either internalize those and it can turn you into a bigger victim and make your life much more difficult, or it can turn you into somebody strong that can have a message to help others. And I believe in life, that's what we're all here for. I believe that we all have people in our lives that need our positive example to help them get to the places that they need to go in life, to help them to see what's possible. So if you don't have a relationship with your higher power, I strongly recommend that you start praying, that you start listening, that when those hard things in your life come up, you look for the lessons in those things, because there's lessons in every single one of them, and that's why they're given to you. If you don't learn the lessons in those hard times that you go through, similar hard times or those same hard times will keep coming back. And I can attest to that through experience. And I love each and every one of you, and I just want this world to be a better place. I want you to be a better person. I want the people in your life to be positively affected by you. So please, start to build a relationship with God, with the universe, whatever you want to call it. To me, it's God, and I know Him well. And He's helped me through so many near-death experiences and so many other things that I have to get on here and make this message. God bless you all, and please listen to my words. Please take them to heart. You don't have to do it alone. I love you guys. I know I got this big bump on my head because I just got some squamous cell cancer removal. I know God helped me through that too. He helps me through everything, and He wants to help you too. But He can't help you as well if you aren't open to it, if you aren't communicating with Him, if you aren't interacting with Him. It is so important. I love you guys, and I'll be back for some more videos later.